I'm Sal.
I'm Beth.
We are the brewery lovers here with another style file. What's today?
Schwarzbier.
Schwarzbier. By the way, it's not Schwarzbier. We shared this with a friend of ours, and she immediately said, well, may the Schwarz be with you.
Reference to a Mel Brooks movie.
And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
This is from Thesis in Rochester, Minnesota, subject of another video. And it's really quite good. They did a nice job. Schwarzbier's tricky because it should be dark, even though the name means black beer. It really should never be black. It should be dark brown.
Dark.
And a little bit of ruby highlight is expected. It's pretty malty, but it's not. How do you describe it? It should not taste like stout or porter. If it does, that's a fault.
Right.
So it's a dry, dark, malt forward, not too hoppy German lager. Some people call it the Black Pilsner, but it should never be as hoppy and bitter as a Pils.
Yeah, and you don't get big chocolate or coffee flavors. You can get a hint.
A hint, yeah, but it should
more
not
bready.
Yep, and this is nice. It's got a real nice malt and hop balance. It's not super bitter. It's not super hoppy. Definitely malt forward.
Yep.
But very light. It's a crazy light beer, even though it's dark in color. That's what struck us when we studied this style for the exam. This one is 6%, the one from Thesis.
Which is higher than
A little
standard.
higher than normal.
Usually
right?
it's 4.4 to 5.4.
Yeah, it's really
so it's a little bit higher, but
kind of a sessionable, dark, easy to drink. Kind of
as a lot of German beers are.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you're going to drink a liter at a time, you don't
True.
you don't want a 14% beer. Right?
Well, some people might.
Some people would, but if you're just hanging out with your friends and you want to, remember what you did the next morning.
Yeah, really nice. Thesis is doing a really nice job. We liked all their beers, and this one we were excited to see Schwarzbier because you don't see it too often in microbreweries.
And we were just sharing this at another brewery, because we had a crowler and we didn't want to drink the whole thing.
Crowler is you saw the big
32-ounce can filled at the brewery,
right?
Kind of like a growler,
right?
But a can instead of
bottle,
a growler.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a gentleman there that he, counts himself as a great beer drinker, but he'd never had, and he is. He just never had this style
never
before.
Had Schwarzbier. Really liked
now
it.
He's going to be looking for it.
Yep. We introduced somebody to Schwarzbier.
Yep.
It's very good if you find it. If you find the real thing, it's also very good. It's kind of you hear people say, "Oh, I don't like dark beer." Well, this doesn't taste like dark beer.
It doesn't.
It should not actually taste like dark beer.
If you had
just a little dark,
this and you couldn't tell what color it was, you wouldn't think dark.
Guess if it's well made. And we've had some that were not. We've had some that tasted like stout and porter, and they were good, but they were not appropriate for Schwarzbier.
Right.
So, good.
I think.
All right. Cheers.
Enjoy a Schwarzbier.
I can't breathe in this thing.